angle 1 and angle 3 are supplementary. And angle 2 and angle 3 are also supplementary. Prove angle 1 is congruent to angle 2. Yes?
For that one, could you just, what did you just say that it is and it's transitive?
Well, you're already starting to wrap your mind around how we do this. Basically, we're going to use the transitive property a lot. But yeah, we're going to take one thing that's equivalent and kind of substitute it in, which is the transitive property. But we got to do it formally, okay? So yeah, I'm glad to see that you're thinking about it. But to do this, we're going to have our statement and then our reason for the statement. What's the first thing that we always list and why? Yes?
Oh, well, this is what's given.
Yeah, so we'll say angle 1 and angle 3 are supplementary, and angle 2 and angle 3 are also supplementary. And that was given to us. Okay? And then somewhere way down here, we have the proof angle 1 is congruent to angle 2. That's where I got to go with this. So now, what do I write? How are we going to do that? Well, when they say supplementary, what does that mean? Yes?
Yeah, 180.
Yep, so we're going to say angle 1 plus angle 3 equals 180 degrees. And that is based on the definition of supplementary angles. Then we're going to say angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degrees. Again, this is based on the definition of supplementary angles. Okay. Now, if they're both equal to 180, what could I say? Well, I could say that angle 1 plus angle 3 is equal to 180, but this is also equal to 180, so I could say that that's equal to this, or angle 1 plus angle 3 is equal to angle 2 plus angle 3. That would be what property? Yeah, substitution is kind of what we like to think of it, but what's a little more formal, fancy word? That's a transitive property, right? That's the transitive property. Transitive property of congruence is like the substitution property of equality. Right? So since we're talking about congruencies, we're talking about angles, we would use the more formal term, which would be transitive. All right? So now what do we do? Yes?
So we do the transitive property of equality?
Well, I got to go from here to here. How do I do that? Hayden?
Like so you put out, oh, 3 and 3. So
Yeah, but how do we cut it out? Yeah, subtraction. So you're right, we got to get rid of the angle 3, but this is just simple subtraction. If I subtract angle 3 on this one and angle 3 on this one, right, technically that's subtraction. And so when I subtract 3 and 3 on both sides of the equal sign, this cancels and this cancels, and I'm left with angle 1 is equal to angle 2. And so we know that those two angles are congruent. Does that make sense? And your textbook actually went a little bit further and said, your textbook actually went a step further and said, right, and so they said that if the measures of two angles are the same, then they are congruent. So that's kind of, your textbook wanted to define that. Does that make sense?